right, so the two things I'm gonna talk about is slice blocking and bluff blocking. All right, so slice blocking is when the tight end's off the ball and usually front side of some type of zone play, and his job when he slices is to slice back down the line of scrimmage to kick out the C gap defender. All right, when he kicks out the C gap defender, he creates a cutback lane for the running back to take. All right, so first and foremost, slice blocking. The most important thing is your foundation is your stance. All right. So I tell my guys I need a nice low 2-point stance. Okay. I I tell them hands off their knees and elbows off the thighs. I feel as though you cannot explode from that stance. Okay. Now the next point is to load the pressure on the foot that's opposite the way you're going. So if you're going right, your left foot should have, I would say, probably about 60-70% of your weight on that left foot if you're going right. All right. And that teaches you to push off after the ball snapped. It teaches you to get off the ball and to make an impact when you get to the C gap. All right. So the second point is the path. The path down the line of scrimmage to the C gap. All right. So first and foremost, for that, you need to stay tight to the backside tackle's butt. All right, so come off the tackle's butt to hit that C-gap defender is very important. All right, it's basically the tight end and that C-gap defender. It's a race to who gets to the C-gap first. Whoever gets to the C-gap first wins. So it is very important to come off that tackle's butt. Now, when zone is being blocked and that tackle moves, he will be moving forward. All right, so you had tight ends have to account for that tackle moving forward. Now, if he moves back after the snap of the ball and it gets driven back, that is a problem. Okay, we cannot have that. We need him to be moving past the line of scrimmage to create a new line of scrimmage. Okay, so the next point is the speed of going down the path. The speed needs to be fast, but in a controlled manner. Okay, it can't be too slow to where that C gap defender is ready for you to block him, or it can't be too fast so when you're out of that means you're out of control. So if it's too fast, you'll be out of control. We don't need that. All right. Number 3, the junction point. Junction point is very important. I tell my guys to aim. The aiming point is the lower midsection of the player. So that's like the stomach to hip area. That's where you need to aim. Defenders, that C gap defender, the lineman that gets into the C gaps, they can range from 270 to 280, and that's our weight class. So it's important to have. It's important to have. How should I say this? It's important to have good fundamentals when you're blocking somebody that's out of your weight class. Okay? Now, next point is pull right, hit right. Pull left, hit left. Now, if you're slice blocking right, you need to hit the C-gap defender with your right shoulder, excuse me. If you're pulling left and when you pull left, you need to hit the DN or the C-gap defender, the C-gap defender with your left shoulder, okay? It's very important. All right, get your body into the C-gap, what helps you block him out the C-gap once you make the impact. Number 4 is to drive. This is very important. Drive after you make contact, okay? Basically, the first play to drive with good hands and good hand placement wins, okay? It's very important that the slice block is usually seconds, a couple seconds. It's a bang bang type of play. So if you get your hands there and driving back fast enough, faster than him, then that C gap will be open for that running back to cut back. And most importantly, the idea of the reasoning why we slice block is to get the defender out the C gap. Is to make a lane for the running back so he can cut back. Okay, so I have a couple clips to show you guys. All right, so we have the tight end, the field wing, motion is over, runs down the line of scrimmage, sees he changes direction. Now, as you can see, the line of scrimmage moved. It went from here to here. Okay, so that means you can see the tight end change his direction into the line of scrimmage. So instead of him going straight like he is now going to cut into the line of scrimmage to make sure that he beats that defensive end into that C gap. Okay. So you can see, like I said, you can see the tight end, that was his path. Now this is his path. So he tries to beat the defender, the C gap defender in the C gap to create that lane for the running back. It's the wide shot. You go. Slice back, get that head, that head inside. Follow up with the hands to to control the block and drive the block. That's a good play. A little nasty over there. That's how we do it. So we got the tight end wing to the field. Turning off the ball, coming straight back. The thing about this one is he didn't have his head in the gap. Okay? And he did not hit with his right shoulder. He pulled right. He needs to hit with his right shoulder. But he used his hands. He had good enough impact at the junction point to where the C gap defender couldn't make the tackle in the C gap. Okay? Got the wide. Tight end slicing back. Like I said, tight end did not hit with his right shoulder. This is his left shoulder. He did not hit with his right shoulder. But the impact and the use of hands helped him out in preventing the defensive end to make the tackle. And we got Drew making a showing. There we go, boy. Okay. So next is the bluff block. Now, I tell my guys that the bluff block is slice block until it's not. So you're slice blocking till you're not. Okay. So basically, you see how I have the first 2 points the same exact. So it needs to look the same. That is very important for this bluff block to work. It needs to look the same. Okay. So like I said, the first point is nice low 2-point stance. Your hands off your knees, load the pressure on the foot that is opposite the way you're going, and then the path. Number 2, the path of the line of scrimmage to the C gap defender. Stay tight off the backside tackle, and then make sure you're in a fast but in a controlled manner. Now, number 3, I put psych. Okay. Now it is, like I said, it is a slice block until it's not. Until last second. It's a slice block until last second. Okay? All right? So once you get to the defender, you stick that foot to avoid the C-gap defender. It's like I said, you're playing around and you tell a joke and you say, psych, I'm just playing. That's exactly what it is. Okay? Psych, I'm not going to block you. I'm going to avoid you to block the front side. No, not the front side, but the first linebacker to show or that safety coming down. All right, so the fourth coaching point is engage the defender. block first inside linebacker to the safety. That's what you need to do after you avoid that C gap defender. All right, and now it might get muddy sometimes, and stuff's flying, stuff is happening really fast. I tell my guys, you see color, hit color. All right, at the end of the day, you see color, hit color. Just perform at 100%, and which don't avoid color. Don't run past color. Make sure you just hit the color. So you see color, hit color. And now, at the end of the day, you need a block for the QB key. Okay? Ideally, it is ideal for the tight end to capture that outside shoulder of the defender and reach that defender, making sure let the QB run down the line of scrimmage. But if it gets muddy sometimes, but if you can just get a body on the body, control the block, get a body on body with a wide base, nice base, and drive the block, just make the QB right. The QB will make you right. Okay? So we got some clips. Got tight end wing to the field. The wing. So notice how this is a bluff block, but earlier I showed you slice blocks with the same team, same game. Okay? This game we were killing them with slice blocks the whole game. And then we come out with our bluff. Okay? Slice block to his knot. Slice to his knot. See the tight end come down, stick that foot in the ground, avoid the C-gap defender. The C-gap defender's lost, and then quickly pick up that safety that came down to account for that other gap. It's the wide shot. It's a slice block to his knot. You see that lean, you see the speed coming towards the C-gap defender. Stick that foot in the ground. And then that's when you go and get the safety, inside linebacker to the safety. And the safety came down, so get that safety. Good job, touchdown. All right, next clip. I told you we was killing these guys all game. Slice block to his knot. Influence that C-gap defender. Influence him. Nope. Get that corner. Get him out the club. No white tees. Get him out the club. Touchdown. And it's very important. Hey, I'd rather defenders tackle our ball carrier in the end zone. That means it's a touchdown. So that's why it's important to block your guy into the end zone. All right, so this is the wide shot. This is what we got. Slice block till it's not. Avoid, influence that defensive end, or in this case, the C-gap defender. Just escort the QB. We have another one. Another slice block that was executed. We have the tight end. Third receiver to the field. He comes in. Short motion. Wire off the ball. Influence that C-gap defender. It was wide open. And then the tight end seen him. Tight end changed direction. This doesn't look like a hold. It's not a hold. Change direction. Really good to get that inside linebacker out the way. Escort. Your job is to escort the quarterback. Okay? Good job. We got the wide shot real quick. Just influence that defensive end. And you influence the defensive end by making the slice block look the same. Or making the bluff block look the same as a slice block. Okay? Here we go. Yep. So that's pretty much it. And what I want to tell you guys is the bluff block will not be as effective if you don't kick butt with the slice block. You need to kick butt with that slice block with perfect form and good fundamentals. And it is very. I tell my tight ends, you need to knock the heck out of them. You knock the heck out of them, they're gonna be thinking about that slice block when you come down the line of scrimmage again. And once they start thinking about it, and you start coming down that line of scrimmage, and it's bluff, they're really gonna be influenced by the slice or by the bluff block. Okay, so appreciate you guys. This is my little clinic for you guys. Thank you for listening. Appreciate y'all.